All right. Well, good morning, everyone. It's another Monday morning here, a chilly one in Central Florida. But I know we've had some crazy weather over the weekend, so I hope everyone is safe and sound. It is Monday, March 14th, 9:02 a.m. Thank you guys for being on this call this morning. And thank you for being a part of our mission. And that mission is to improve the lives of our community with affordable health care. So thank you for being a part of that. And also thank you for being on this call. It is live. And we'll continue to do these live sessions as long as everyone enjoys them and wants to be on here. But we are recording these as well, and they will live on our YouTube channel. So just in case you have a client appointment or something pops up, you can jump back and see those. But you will always get the information first by being live here today. So why would you want to be live? Well, because we've got a lot of training sessions that are happening throughout the week, and you want to see those first. So as we always start our calls, the training sessions, as I always say, you have to keep one foot in the classroom and the other one in the field at all times. So as you see our training calendar, one thing you'll notice is I'm starting to color code these a little bit, just so you can kind of see what's going on throughout the week. And if you're interested in a training, it's easier to kind of snap up where those are. So the first one is our HPM Shop Marketing Match webinar this morning at 10 a.m. I'm conducting those throughout the week, and you'll see that I have one on Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning, as well as Friday and Saturday mornings as well. So you can easily see that those are in the dark green. We're going to talk a little bit more about the Marketing Match program because I haven't seen anyone take advantage of this, and this is free money, guys. Free money. And we're going to talk about a couple of ideas because what we've heard throughout the week is, yes, this is great, and yes, we have marketing dollars to spend, but what do I do? Where do I go? How do I spend it? And we're going to talk a little bit about that today, some ideas that can really help you kind of get this going, okay? So also training as well. This morning at this afternoon at noon, it looks like Sergio, Victor, and Nick are going to be available. You can jump on that call. That's happening every Monday at noon. So any type of advisor training that you might need, jump on there and they'll be able to help you. Also at noon, GenCare and Humana are going to be talking about their doctors and providers. GenCare is the owner of Chen Med. Also, you'll see Dedicated as part of that family of provider groups. So it's always good to jump in there and see what they've got going on, especially with Humana and everything that they've got going as well. Today at 1 o'clock, ACA training is still happening. Why? Well, because there's a SEP. And so if you are unaware of the year-round SEP and how you can make money offering ACA plans, very similar to how we do Medicare, jump on that training today at 1, but you'll also see I've color-coded it. We've got one on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so all of those are available at your disposal. Clever RX, that's really starting to pick up. And, I'm hearing folks like, hey, we don't really make a lot of money on that. And that's not really the point on the Clever RX. What I want to point out on the Clever RX is the fact that this is a lead generation opportunity. And let me repeat that. This is a lead generation opportunity. When you're out there and you're sending these cards out and you're dropping them off, or you're giving them to your members, or you're sending them out, or meeting up with pharmacies, this is your way in. This is your, door opener, okay? Because once they say, hey, whoa, thank you very much for giving me a free discount RX card, and wow, I saved $500 on my medications, which has happened last week. I heard back that was a really big win. But you can start using this program to open the doors and generate referrals, and also help your clients, save money. This is also a tool for the providers, and we talk about that on the webinar. And what do you mean? How is this a tool for the providers? If you haven't seen it, jump on the webinar. We're hosting one today at 3. Also Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday sessions as well. So check those out. HPM Shop Live. If you're not using our quote and enroll tool, I am disappointed. No, I really, really want everyone to start using this tool because it is the way of the future. We're building our entire infrastructure around this tool. And you'll know what that means when you join our session. We have one today late tonight at 7 p.m. because I know everyone's busy. Maybe after dinner, you can jump on that webinar. But we also have one on Wednesday, Thursday, and another one on Saturday as well. So jump on one of those to learn why you should be using HPM Shop, our Medicare Advantage quote and enroll tool. Moving on to Tuesday, tomorrow, Care Plus is doing a retention training at 10 a.m. And you can see I'm starting to color code that. Care Plus, I like the red for Care Plus. Our top selling plan on HPM Shop, by the way, congrats guys. The Carefree Care Plus plan is doing really great. So there's a retention training today or tomorrow at 10, and then another one in Spanish and Espanol at 3 o'clock on Wednesday. So jump there to catch that. Also tomorrow at 10, United Healthcare is doing a Medicare supplement training, and this is specifically for Florida. So if you're in Florida and offering UHC or want to get some more information on how to offer med sups, this is your ticket tomorrow at 10. Lots going on tomorrow at 10. Also tomorrow at 10 is our deep dive sessions. I haven't color coded this, but looking for maybe a nice deep purple or something like that, right? This again is for the Medicare Advantage quote and enroll tool. So you can keep all of your book of business all in one place. So we're hosting that tomorrow at 10 as well. We do have other sessions throughout the week. Also one on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you can jump on that. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock, Cigna's doing their DSNP training. This is national. So if you are offering dual eligible plans, Medicare, Medicaid plans, special needs plans are available. Cigna is going to be doing a training specifically for that at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Also on Wednesday, they're doing the same thing at 10 a.m. So if you can't make the 4 o'clock, jump on there on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Very important training on Wednesday, 4 o'clock. Optum is doing their Agent Academy. Now, why is this important? One of our biggest pieces of the puzzle is working with providers here, working with doctors, working with primary care doctors. One of our largest partners is Optum/WellMed, and those sister companies require that you attend an Agent Academy if your intention is to work with one of their providers and to get opportunities with those doctors. So it is imperative, if you have not yet attended an Optum or WellMed Agent Academy, please do so. Otherwise, we will not be able to offer those opportunities to you to work with their providers. There's campaigns that we've done in the past with Facebook, with live trainings, with lead generation events. So if you haven't done that, please make time to do so. These come around every so often. I think maybe once a month or once every other month, so they're not too frequent. So that's Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Mark your calendar for that. If you need more information, Nick Street on our team is available to help you and connect you with a provider. On that note, we are going to be rolling out provider trainings. Nick and I have been working on a couple different sessions. We've already done 2 sessions, probably going to need a third and possibly a 4th session, but we're going to start posting those later this week. And so you should see some provider trainings popping up as well. All right, moving over to Thursday, St. Patrick's Day. Yes, some of your favorite holiday, I know. Well, we do have lots of trainings there, but just a couple of highlights. We've talked about a few already. Devoted is doing their coffee and chat session at 11:30. This one's for the Jacksonville market, but all are welcome to attend. In Jacksonville, they'll be talking about expansion in and around for Devoted. So they're moving the needle there. Probably should pay attention if you're working the Jacksonville market for Devoted. Okay, and that's pretty much the trainings for the week. The rest of them are the ones that I mentioned. Remember, guys, one foot in the classroom and the other one in the field at all times. It is super important that you know what you're talking about so you can properly educate your folks on what they're doing out there when searching for health insurance. So thank you for being a professional. All right, moving on. Lots of questions are surrounding the dedicated and CenterWell care coordination program. Yes, they are compensating you for helping set up a new member with a new appointment at CenterWell or dedicated. There's been some delays and some inaccuracies with payments, so we do appreciate that. We've been working with both groups as far as getting you guys paid out for referring business to them, and then also making sure that you're properly trained and we're tracking. And I've noticed that you guys have not been really tracking your appointments that well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to revamp the training this week. And I'm also going to be creating a tracking mechanism, a tracking form, so we can accurately submit that at the end of the month on your behalf and ensure that payments are delivered to you accurately. Okay. So we just, because these are new programs, we didn't really know how they were going to pan out. So now that they seem like they're going to be sticking around and possibly even expanding with other groups, we're going to start creating some systems and infrastructures to better track that initiative. If you're not working with CenterWell and not getting compensated for setting up your appointments for your members, I do have a training. Please reach out and I will send out that training and show you more on how to get set up with this. This is additional compensation. And basically the way that this works is this is CMS approved somehow, some way. So when you have a new member that you'd like to enroll in CenterWell, all you'll have to do is set up an appointment and with them on the line. You do a three-way call. You call the call center. There's a dedicated line, set up that appointment, and you get compensated for setting up that appointment. This is not commission. This is an administration fee on behalf of either CenterWell or dedicated medical centers. They're doing both of them are very, very competitive in this program. And so we are going to create some mechanisms here to better track that on your behalf. So we appreciate your patience. We appreciate your understanding, as these are all new programs, and we're working through that craziness, that madness. So yeah. So again, if you are not yet participating and you want to learn more, we do have some training sessions that I can send you out to get you started on that. Okay, let's talk about some fun stuff here. So we have decided, our AEP contest winners, that the cruise ship was a little too risque for everybody still. So Cindy has done a phenomenal job over the last month to kind of come up with an alternative, and we've come up with an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico. And AEP winners, you've already been reached out to and you know who you are. And congratulations. HPM will be paying part or all of your trip to Cancun, Mexico. We leave on May 5th and we'll be gone until May 10th. So a 5-night all-inclusive resort. It includes airfare, transportation, restaurants. I think there's like 10 restaurants at this place. Pools galore. I'm going to show you guys a quick little video here as I'm talking. And yes, it is in Cancun. Best part is no vaccination is required, so you don't have to show your vaccination card specifically. But you do have to take a COVID test, and we're going to get the details on that. But I believe it's within 48 hours you have to submit your COVID test. So you just have to plan on that, getting that done May 3rd or May 4th for your negative COVID test. Yes, you will need a active passport in order to attend. And why am I telling this to everybody? Because everyone is invited. Everyone is invited. If you are looking to join us on our AEP trip, everyone is invited. Cindy does have some special rates and discounts as you're traveling with us as a group. So if you didn't make the AEP contest, or you're new to HPM, you are still invited. We want everyone and all of you to come. So please reach out to Cindy, and we'll have some details on how you can attend with us at the Secrets Moxie in Playa del Carmen in Cancun, Mexico. Very, very excited, and I really hope that everyone is available to be there. Please let Cindy know as soon as possible if you are interested in going. Again, that's May 5th through May 10th. We have approximately a little less than 2 months to get everything situated. Passports are an issue. If you don't have an active passport, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you jump on that today. Even if you expedite it, it's still risky that you'll get it in time. You might have to take a trip down to Miami or wherever a local passport office is for you to get this done and submitted and in your mailbox. So make sure that you get that done if you are interested. All right, hope to see you guys there. Some other news, we do have as you all know, we have been suffering from the flood that we've had at West Colonial about 2 months ago, and our main office was flooded by the restaurant next door, and we are down for the count. We're still negotiating with the insurance company. We're negotiating with our landlord. It's a lot of work and a lot of pain and suffering on our side. However, we do have a temporary office that we'll be setting up this week. Just to let you know the area that it's in, it is in the Maitland area. So I know some of you live there. Some of you are very close by. But we will be in the Maitland area as a temporary office. We're partnering up with a call center that's moving in there, but we're going to be taking up some of the space in the building there in Maitland. It's not yet set up, so we're looking to have everything set up hopefully by the end of this week. We're moving furniture in on Wednesday. If you'd love to help us with that, you're more than welcome to reach out to a team member and come on down. So we will be setting up our operations again, but we've been working remote. Service is still here. So if you have any questions, comments, or you need any assistance, you know how to reach us at our phone number. That will not change. And I appreciate my staff for being patient with us as we're making through this difficult time. But I will share with you that West Colonial is going to be renovated, and it is going to be beautiful. We are really excited about the next level and the next opportunity for West Colonial and making that a really wonderful, beautiful office for you guys to work from and be a part of. So again, thank you for your patience on that. I want to move over to just a quick update on Humana. Humana's been sending out some very interesting series, explainer series. One of those series was talking about their dental plans and also their vision plans. And why am I excited about that? Vision and dental doesn't really pay the mortgage, but it does pay your cell phone bills and other bills out there. But I just want to bring up a quick concept to remind everybody. When your clients have 2 or more policies with you, and I'm talking about maybe they have a Medicare Advantage plan, and maybe they also have a dental or vision plan with you, or maybe they have life insurance if you do that. If they have 2 or more policies with you, the sticky rate triples. And what I mean by that is they don't go anywhere because they're going to think twice if they change their Medicare plan. They're going to think twice if they change their vision plan or their dental plan because they're like, oh, wait, I have all these other policies with Justin. The concept is simple. Go back and cross-sell to your members and offer them other products that can enhance their health. And one of those things is the dental and vision. And yes, these are plans that are specifically designed for Medicare Advantage folks because we know that dental is a huge part in Medicare. And none of the Medicare Advantage plans have absolute coverage for dental. There's gaps. It's one of the biggest reasons people disenroll. And one of the biggest reasons that you get an enrollment is because of the dental benefits. Now, dental has improved. Dental is getting very, very competitive. Some plans, especially if you're a D-SNP member, you really don't have to think much about dental. But there's all those other folks out there that have limits that maybe are looking for implants or maybe looking for, serious dental work. The Medicare Advantage plans do have limits on them, and not all of them are so great. So one thing I would recommend is the series that they have emailed you. You can go to ignitewithhumana.com/products, and then you can pick out which ones you're looking for, whether that be dental or vision. They're one of the few carriers that are really, really excited about pushing these types of products because it does increase your sticky rate with your members, and it also drives referrals, believe it or not. One thing I want to share with you, I had a client one time that I went there and I couldn't enroll them with a Medicare plan at the time for whatever reason, but I was able to help them and I got them on a dental plan. And I think it was about a year later or so, a year and a half later, they reached back out to me and they said, hey, my situation's changed. Can you come out? I really appreciate the dental plan that worked out great. And they called me back and I was able to do an enrollment for a full Medicare Advantage at that time. But I wasn't able to do that unless I had them on my books, and I had them on my books. So I constantly sent them letters. I sent them AEP. I sent them birthday cards, just like I do every normal client. And they finally came in and they said, yes, I'm ready. So those are things that you have to think about. And meanwhile, I think I was making on the dental plan at $10 a month or something like that. So you still made $100 a year on the dental, which isn't too bad, for that particular member. So yeah, something to think about, guys. And, opportunities galore. Okay, moving over to WellCare. I want to share my screen here with WellCare. Oops, that doesn't look like that's working there. So gonna open up this, see if I can open up this form here. WellCare has released their rewards program, and they have a frequently asked questions page, and I want to share that with everybody because I think this is important. With the, whoops, it looks like it's asking me to log in here. Might not be able to do this. Let's come back to this. All right. Sometimes these things happen. Let's go over to mymedicare.gov for a second while I'm trying to figure out that WellCare mess. When you're looking at your members, I know many of you are using HPM Shop. When you're looking at your members to get set up with their prescriptions, one of the things that I've found is many of you are not taking the time to connect with their particular prescription drugs through their Medicare.gov account. I know that it takes an extra 10, 15 minutes to do so, but here's one of the reasons why. I'm getting text messages, emails, phone calls about, hey, is there a way that I can look up the Medicare number? Is there a way that I can order a card for my member? Is there a way to see what plan they're on? Is there a way for me to check LIS status? And my answer has been yes, on their Medicare account. Well, they don't have a Medicare account. Well, now I am going to say that that is your fault. Because if this is your client, if this is your member, and they don't have a Medicare.gov account, whose fault is that? I believe that every agent should take responsibility to ensure that they empower their members with the information that is at their fingertips. And Medicare has done a great job revamping their mymedicare.gov account. So if you go to medicare.gov, right on the main page here, and those of you that are online can see my page, you can click login or create an account. Guys, take the time and set them up with an account. Please do so for them, not for you, for them. Because now they'll be able to track what doctor they're assigned to, what plan they're on. They can pull down 18 months of their medications, which is another reason why for you would want to set up an account for them, because you can connect your HPM Shop account and pull down all of the medications that they're currently taking. Now, this is really, really important because when you're doing this, you're going to start to have a better experience with your members because every year you're not going to go back and ask them for all the medications that they took, right? So it's all saved in the system for you year over year. Okay. Now I recommend that every year when you're doing their AEP and you're trying to help them out and trying to get them enrolled in a plan, and you want to review their coverage, one of the best things that you can do is make sure that you have all that information ready to go and they have an account for you. Okay, so please take the time to do so. It literally takes 5 minutes or so. They do have to have an email address, so make sure that they do have an email address with that, and you'll be able to get onto mymedicare.gov and you'll be able to see all that information. So again, take the time to do that. It is imperative. I think that you would be empowering your members and you would look like an awesome rock star by setting them up with an account that they have access to. Okay, really, really important that you do so. Okay, moving on. What else do we got here? Okay, Last thing is, the part of the call where we talk about what you should be doing today. We talked about the marketing match program. One thing I do want to share with you guys today is a couple of vendors that we have used in the past or that we know other agents are using in right now that are working. Yes, HPM is going to pay, 50% of our marketing expenses. Again, if you work with an agency, your upline, get with them because we're going to help them with the cost, and you'll have to work with them on that. But if you are marketing, if you're doing any type of marketing, and you're like, hey, I've got some money, maybe I got $500 to spend or $200 to spend that I want to invest in marketing to generate leads specifically for myself. Okay. So you have $200, you know that you can come to HPM and that will turn into $400, right? So now we're making some progress here. So, but what do we spend it on? How do I go about it? Where should I go to generate some leads? So there's a couple vendors that I want to share with you today, and I'm also going to talk about a free one. Okay. So the first one is Lead Concepts, and this is a company that does specifically Medicare, Medicare Advantage, and they do business reply cards. Now, they already have the template, they already have the list, and they already have the CRM system for it. All you have to do is give them your credit card. You tell them what area you want to send your business reply cards to. You pick out the one you want to send, whether it's a T65 or a DSNP or whatever it is that you want to send, and they'll help you with this. And they ship it. That's it. That's all you do. Okay? And you'll get 50% reimbursement with HPM Shop. Or if you're working with an agency, you might even get more. Just depends on what your relationship is with your agency principal, one of our partners. So make sure that you're doing something, guys. I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you get leads, you get twice as many leads because you're getting free money to spend on leads. We're asking that you pony up and have some skin in the game because we realized that in the past we can't feed everybody, but we know that there's people out there that are willing to invest in themselves, and this is part of it. If you have questions about our marketing match program, remember, guys, we have it on the webinar. I explained it this morning. We've got webinars all week. So jump on there. So Lead Concepts is one of them. The other one is Target Leads. Again, these are business reply cards, mailer systems. You don't have to put it together yourself. You don't have to buy a list. You don't have to create a BRC card. It's all done for you. Just give them the credit card, tell them which one you want to send it, tell them where you want to send it, and it's done, done, done. Leads in your inbox. Leads in your inbox. I know everyone wants leads. And when we sent out the survey, everybody was interested in doing leads. But what I was disappointed to find out is we've been running this HPM marketing match and no one has pulled the trigger yet. I have not seen any requests for a marketing match. So let's get to it, guys. If you want to grow, if you are serious about your growth, if you are serious about this business, and if you are serious about getting to the next level, then you must invest in yourself. You must invest in yourself. It is a no-brainer right now because your competition is investing in themselves. That's what they're doing. They've got a set amount of dollars that they spend every month. They say, I'm going to spend $200, $300, $500, $1,000, whatever it is that they're doing. And you wonder why they're the top producer month in and month out, year in and year out. It's because they are consistently investing in their marketing. Consistently. And I know this is kind of outside our realm, but one thing that has made McDonald's is they reinvest 50%, 50. They reinvest 50% of their profits back into marketing. 50% of their profits go back into marketing. Isn't that insane? We're not asking you guys to do that, of course. But how much are you? What percentage is going back into your marketing for growth? You really got to start thinking about that. Now, I will share with you free opportunities. Okay, so here's a couple of free opportunities. Number one, Mr. Nick Street has been asking for agents to work doctor's offices. We have doctor's offices that would like to get filled. So free opportunity, just call Nick. Number two, Devoted Healthcare. They have marketing reps that are begging agents to work with. They'll set up the tabletop. They'll show up for you. They'll help you capture leads. But all you have to do is sit there and write them. I mean, hello. And if you're not selling devoted, make sure that you're doing that. But they're not the only ones. I can tell you that there's Cigna reps that are doing the same thing. I can tell you that there's Aetna reps that are doing the same thing. So contact your plan representatives and ask them what opportunities are out there that you can help with. And the more you ask and the more you say yes, which is important, the more that you say yes, the more opportunities that you are going to have. The more you say no, the less your phone is going to ring for those opportunities. Okay, so really think about that. So those are two big ways and two free ways that you can grow your business for free. Okay, now if you need help, remember guys, we are here to help you. We are here to enhance your experience and your profession as a health insurance agent. So if you need help with any of that, or if you need guidance on marketing, remember we've got a great team here. Sergio can guide you and help you and help you get to the next level. But it is imperative. One thing that I would take away from this call today is, what are you investing in yourself? Time, but also money. Are you investing in your money? Do you have a marketing plan? Do you have a marketing budget? What are you reinvesting in yourselves? If you're just sitting back and waiting and hoping for your phone to ring, hope is not a strategy. You got to have some type of strategy. Okay. So again, thank you guys. This is a passionate subject for me, so I'm fired up. But I hope it's fired you up too here on a Monday morning. I appreciate everyone being on the call this morning. As always, we are here to serve you. 844-696-3975, or join us at joinhpm.com. I hope everyone has a fantastic week, and we'll see you here on Monday.